Rock. Rap. Keep it a clip. Rap it up.
This ain't no competition. Neither I get the crown or the chick go missing. I don't even like talking or condescending. If I feel that it's right, I'ma come and defend it.
Rap it up.
And you know what it is, man. If it's hip-hop, if it's rap, then we definitely got it available right here on Rap Attack. My name is Franklin, your girlfriend's favorite, but your favorite rapper's favorite rapper as well, and your ghost writer's inspiration. Now, the idea with the show is to create a very awesome atmosphere for you as an MC, as a writer, as a production manager, a studio owner, a record label guy who's like, yo, I've got the talent, I've got the lyrics, I don't have the platform. We come to you and find out exactly what you do, and we make it available for everybody else. And while we're at it, hip hop lost one of the great ones, RIP MF Doom, one of my personal favorites, man. This guy has had one of the most powerful impact for any guy that is underground. So RIP to him, to his family as well. So when we get back, right, we're taking a look at what exactly is coming up on this show, because we don't just come to you and find out what you do. We also want to give you an idea of what the show is about. So this here is what's coming up on Rap Attack.
Rap it up.
Hip hop, it helps you evolve with art form or the culture, like to move with the movement.
And so I enjoy helping people express what it is that they're thinking about themselves.
This ain't no competition. Neither I get the crown or the chick go missing. I don't even like talking or condescending. If I feel that it's right, I'ma come and defend it.
Keep it a clip. This is Rap Attack.
Look, man, the only thing that is dangerous than an actual lyricist is a mathematical lyricist. And this homie that we're about to bring on right now, man, his name is Mathesis Smalley, right? Just Mathesis, but he used to go by Mathematics, Mathesis Smalley, and then he figured, hey, people are confusing my name. Let me just make it awesome. The unique thing about Mathesis is this, man. He did this reggaeton thing, and he does it so well. But he speaks about it casually, like, no, I don't really even reggaeton no more. But he's really, really good. But his bars are phenomenal. I met him personally in Rap Attack, visited him, and this right here is the powerhouse that is Mathesis on Rap Attack.
I never thought I'd get it poppin' like this. Grind until I get a roller shine on my wrist. Rest in peace to mama, brother, life is that. Mixing Jack and color, Mathesis a scientist. I'm faded all the time, day drinking start at 9. I don't mind, but my gal tripping by this life of mine. There was this guy, man, he always used to call me math, mathematics, you understand? Yeah, and then I just had to, spice it up and call it Mathesis. When you go through stuff, those young things, my escape was the rap, like poetry actually. And then, I got introduced to dancehall, reggae. Cause I come from the murder, I scared MC's light earth further, me breeder. My little boy rapping the jercha. Some little boy who go burn up the faker. Blaze up, if you got the fire, what you go on? Just light it up. Anything I say, listen man, I can back it up. Yeah, I liked it that much because everybody, that was the hype at that time, Hip hop, it helps you evolve with art form or the culture, like to move with the movement. Keep in touch with what actually is happening out there, Because when you're writing, you're just writing for you home, and the studio, and then that's just you. But when you go in like that, you get to know a different perspectives, like how actually things are working out there. Step up, you get stepped on. Running for y'all, running for y'all. Appreciation, all your niggas to show. They call me Mali cause I'm running for dough. Panda cause I'm working for dough. How strong is your, your mind to, your mentality? Cause if you're a weak person, like weak-minded, it means it's gonna crash you if you lose, you understand? If you're a competitive person, like, like how I was also that time and now, yeah, it will build you. Cause now, you lose, you're trying to come up hard, I'm mobbing every beat to the coffin, bending the rappers are talking abracadabra. It's magic when I drop hard bars. My hat-trick Tetris, I'm in the surface, purchase my new highest single. That's the deep season, that's the reason I'm breathing apocalypse when I'm breaking the murder braid. The kick up made the any MC was slaking, I'm slaking top Francis centric. With Boo Hendrix, that's the legendary status. Big up to Simple Dot, making the boy tough. Big up to producers, making the link ups. Mr. Simple? Yeah, Mr. Simple is my uncle, So yeah, I grew up with him, when he was young, my father was like his older brother, you know, you understand, like that type of thing. Hip hop Ghana, dan dada, they know wagwa. Everybody wanna be a rapper, or everybody can rap, but what actually makes someone a good rapper is the authenticity. The lyrics, basically, you need the lyrics, you need the rhythm, professionalism too. You get to a point where everything is now professional, you understand, like, you know, you got producers doing your stuff, you got a young sound engineer also doing your stuff, you know. Now you're being like, you know, a rapper. Mathis my legit, your boy probably. See my PSY, CHS, yeah, ain't good as I prophesy, rhymes, hooks, lines, books. Education for me, like what my father always tell me, you know, education is not like you have to go and, let's say I did psychology, I have to be a psychologist. Hip hop here in Africa, or being an artist in Africa, parents don't really vibe with that, you know, that's really off. Like, that's why I actually have a degree. So you can find me at Mathis, METHECYS. That's on everything. Keep pushing, you know. Consistency, you know, in any business or any marketing thing, you know. Being constant in anything, that'll get you on top, you know. So yeah. Yo, my name is Mathis. You're watching Rap Attack. Keep it a clip.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
There are certain things that you need to do differently. You can't just post the way everybody else does.
There should be a certain thing that people identify you as a brand.
So that is actually what motivates me to want to write music.
But now the world needs to hear the story through Namibian music.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
So I think, and again, this could just, it's very relative, but I think one of the things that we need as hip-hop MCs, and I think just as a culture, is the idea of branding, you know what I mean? In order for you to be heard, you gotta be out there, but you gotta be out there effectively as well. I'm not talking about like taking an overhead selfie and putting it on, and there are people who actually make a living off of brand management, off of social media management. And the lady that we're about to put on right now, her name is Saran. She's an influencer, social media manager, she does branding, and I mean, her followership on social media is absolutely bananas, which is hip hop for saying it's dope. It is a good followership, and she's got this enthusiastic approach to her work, man. And I think if anything at all that we've learned from Rap Attack is that we want people who are very artistic but also love what they do. And Saran is not short off of that at all. So who is she? Where is she from? What does she do? Let's find out together.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
My name is Saran Bundu. I am a personal branding consultant. I'm an image consultant, and I manage social media. It would have to be a balance between managing social medias and being a personal branding consultant, the kind of content they're choosing to share on their photos. So it's interlinked because it's part of the content that appears on their social media. Someone will approach me, either an individual, say like a life coach or an author, or someone who's trying to establish themselves as the go-to person in their industry, perhaps like a financial advisor, lawyer. They'll approach me saying that they would like an online presence. Not only will I help them curate what they put on, but I'll help them with their dressing, I'll help them with their body language, I'll help them with their style, how they should pose in photos. Because it turns out not everyone understands what type of content should go for a professional social media profile and what should go for a personal one. And so if you're trying to establish yourself as an expert, there are certain things that you need to do differently. You can't just post the way everybody else does. I'm actually a pharmacist by profession. That's what I started studying, and I finished. But I was living abroad. It was easy to find a person, either like a professional or a service online. When I moved back home, I realized things weren't the same here. For instance, I was looking for a therapist, and I realized I just couldn't find one. I was Googling some, and it would just be the name and the address of the place and the contact, but nothing could differentiate between this therapist and that therapist. You try to look on Instagram, they were nowhere to be found, and I realized, okay, there's a huge gap here. When I first began, it was solely managing businesses, social media, and then later on, it's like someone asked me to set them up as an individual, and then things just poured over then into the image consulting part of it, because not only do I have to manage the social media, but then I have to sort of dress them up and make them match what it is that they want to be perceived as. I think I'm seeing people embracing their creative sides more, and I see more creatives coming out as like professionals, which wasn't very popular some time back. But now people are realizing, oh, this is actually something I can do for a living. I can make paintings, I can be a personal branding person, I can make designs and do that for a living. So I have noticed that change. I really like Lioness. We actually studied together at a stage, but she went on and she did medicine and I went into pharmacy. I like her energy. The contrast is brilliant and she brands herself perfectly. There's like the part of her that's a medical doctor, and then there's the other side of her that's this brilliant, amazing, eccentric musician, and she blends the two perfectly. I'm passionate about not only expressing myself creatively, because my work is just, it's basically a creative outlet for me. It's not even like work. And so I enjoy helping people express what it is that they're thinking about themselves. You need to enjoy what you do, otherwise you might lose patience. And start researching it. There are so many courses online. It's endless. The resources are endless. Hi everyone, I'm Saren and you're watching Rap Attack. Keep it a clip.
I wish you were here. I wish you were here.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
Always hit the right notes, always rocking fur coats. Cause on my summer so cold, don't is money you know. Dropping hits with my own time, I'm so fine, I get mine, I'm shining.
Rap Attack.
411! Hello Rap Nation and welcome to Rap Attack 411. It's your girl Zoo bringing you news on and about hip-hop by Namibians. Today, I'm revealing 5 rappers who released an album or an LP within the past 6 months. In no order preference, here they are. Script, Ngai, legendary rapper Jericho, Bobby Bambufani Kasi, Franklin, and D. I'm sure there's more. For now, this is all I have for you. Please do share your list and let's share. Keep watching Rap Attack for more news. And remember to always keep it a clip.
Rap Attack.
411!
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
You gotta understand, now I am a big respecter of music. And so when music is sampled, you really gotta do it perfectly. And again, so there's many really beautiful sampled music, but one of the songs that I've loved ever since it came out was Karishma's song, the Tate Kwela song. You gotta understand, I was just like, I don't know how they managed to keep the message, but even just the element of Tate Kwela's voice. But hey, when Karishma does stuff, she goes all out. She's about to blow up crazy because she's constantly working. And I mean, shout out to her, shout out to the projects that she's been busy with. But if there's anything about Karishma that is very outstanding, it's her consistency and her evident growth. I can't take away from the fact that lyrically she has grown, and she's at a place where as a male MC you gotta understand it's no longer a thing of female MC versus male MC. Brah, if you're not good, Karishma will school you, so step up your game. But who exactly is she? What does she do? If you don't know her, shame, but I mean still, we are here to make sure that we enlighten you. Let's check out Karishma right here on Rap Attack.
It's another thing, you know. By phone, she quit an hour. Dinyondo talanawa. Dinango no fandi hour. Gawita patopeng hour. By phone, she quit an hour. Dinyondo talanawa. Dinango no fandi hour. Gawita patopeng hour. I parted was done till my time, yeah. The struggle was done 99, yeah. My president out at the hot gate, so I get my rents from my rambe. This is no regular beat, this is nam, yeah. My blood and my sweat come from mountains. Been running this net for some 9 years, so I'm going easy like Sunday. Katona kange. Could you please come here? A Colombele that there is no yeah. Come to Diva and I feel at home here. There's so many things that be unknown, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my tone, yeah. It's not been being nanny that's grown, yeah. Had so many feels that I was flown, yeah. 21st of my charm on my own, yeah.
Panda popi pandali, panda tikashinambuzi. Panda popi pandali, panda tikashinambuzi. Panda popi pandali, panda tikashinambuzi. Ijambi murombwere, murombwere kona. Simboli ukoroni, shatu pangerwa komburu, aturerwa katirigane. Anu yokwe Europa, yene pangero lyo katongo, atenga nutanuka, ko auta ko amangwa, kambaleke kwa, ate kure amarana, yoruzirwa fostera, umweno maramba mbongo. How you conceding good when you barely listen? I'm a rising star, please, I have barely listened. I have come so far, so I am reminiscent. Take me back to the days of the knickknacks and chipses and woo. I am now very distant. Wipe my ass for these chats cause they very kissing. I can play with no snakes cause they very hissing. I got yellow like those, so I'm buried up pissing. Check. This ain't no competition. Either I get the crown or the chick go missing. I don't even like talking or condescending. If I feel that it's right, I'ma come and defend it. Listen, look at me comprehended. I don't wanna be friends with the commentary. If you think it's a curse, baby, come and swim. It's insulting to me when they walk out, compare me. This ain't no regular trap. This is that new age Namibian rap. This is how full of my country's vernac. And I cannot quit now cause I'm done with the slack. This ain't no regular song. Told you my bootus I'm coming along. Told VDK that I'm rolling with long. Cause I speak for my country, that's my mother tongue. Panda popi pandali, panda tikashinambuzi. Panda popi pandali, panda tikashinambuzi.
Let's get him. I go by the name of Karishma. I hope you guys have fun. Rap Attack, what's up? Thank you guys for having me and for putting hip hop on in Namibia. Let's go.
Aturerwa katirigane, anu yokwe Europa, yene pangero lyo katongo, atenga nutanuka, ko auta ko amangwa, kambaleke kwa, ate kure amarana, yoruzirwa fostera, umweno maramba mbongo, kwaliesho mashejo.
Paifondi shikwete nawa, dinyondo tala nawa, dinongo no fandi awa, ngawita patope ngawa. Paifondi shikwete nawa, dinyondo tala nawa, dinongo no fandi awa, ngawita patope ngawa.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
DJ Puffro. It's another thing, you know. Paifondi shikwete nawa, dinyondo tala nawa, dinongo no fandi awa, ngawita patope ngawa. Paifondi shikwete nawa, dinyondo tala nawa, dinongo no fandi awa, ngawita patope ngawa.
DJ Potpa, he had something going on the project, and then he called me to the north so that I can go be on the project. So when he got there, he was like, what do you think we can work on? And I was like, I always had this idea of actually sampling our own people, like olden days music. I don't want to sample like Western people or something like that. Basically, I didn't really know, unfortunately. I'm sorry if this hurts people's feelings. I didn't know who Tatequela was at first. I just said what I want is a song that comes from way back then, and somebody that's also that was famous back in the day, that if if a Oshimamo grandmother or a child was to hear that song, they would relate to it immediately, you know, from childhood memories. And then there was Amazonkis, one of the Amazonkis members was there, and then he just recommended the Tatequela song, and I was like, this is exactly what I want, because it's minimalistic in beat. Like I heard it was recorded outside, and it was just a guitar and what, and I was just like, that's exactly what I was looking for. And then I showed him the sample, he took the sample and he made the beat, and then in the morning we recorded the song Nawa.
Good when you barely listen. I'm a rising star, please. I have barely listen. I have come so far, so I am reminiscing. Take me back to the days of the knickknacks and chips and woo.
The concept for me was just, I wanted that to really stand out. Like, thank you for actually believing in our music, that today I can even make my own music and pay homage to new people, the people that started it, you know. The concept of the video, I was like, let me do something that again, another Namibian would relate to, which is, first of all, braiding hair. Like, if you see in the video, there's two girls that are taking out their hair. That's something that's so common for us, you know, especially outside, you know. People do those things in salons, but for us back in the day, it was done outside. Like, it's just your cousin or your, what can I say, the props basically. But it wasn't props. I just went to Okuriangava, and then I asked the memes that sell there if I could, you know, use like their space for me to take cameos of what would actually really matter, like the Oshibamba food, the Mupani worms, and all those things. So I basically wanted that whole street vendor vibe, but in the Namibian style. And then the fashion of it, it just happened that the person that I asked, she was at my school because I do fashion. So she was a grade above me, and she did that collection. And it was like red, you know, and red is used highly in the Odelela fabric. So it just really went with my concept. So that was basically the idea.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke.
The stay woke is maybe I will, maybe I won't. Was like, you know what? I feel like I'm not getting the recognition I think I deserve, but I'm not doing this for recognition. I started doing this because I love it. I feel like I can sing. I love singing. So it was, even if you like it or even if they recognize it, like, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. That's how it came about. When I started planning the video, everything about the video was basically feel good. When I say feel good, it's like things or content in the video that you don't even realize makes you feel good. That was the idea for me. It's like the colors, the setting, like the serenity with the plants, and then moving into the next video with the light green and just these neon colors that make you feel good. Yeah, so that was basically, since the song was already an uplifting song, I wanted the colors and the concept of the video to really, like, when you see the colors, you don't know why you feel good, but you just do. Basically what I'm doing is working on my album, shooting as many videos as possible. I have a lot of work in the pipeline that people haven't seen yet, and more to come. So I'm just really working. It's like the same with, that's basically my vibe all over. Stay woke. I really don't care at this point if people like what I do or don't like what I do. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and I'm gonna get paid someday by somebody. But no, I don't think I was on social media in my space area. But you can get me on Facebook as Karishma Kerry Isaacs. You can get me on Instagram as Karishma_VI_NA. You can get me on YouTube as official Karishma_NA. Keep it a clip. That's what's up, Namibian hip hop. Thank you.
Check. It's Kerry. Check. Check. Listen. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke. I gave them all center stage to do what they want. I gave them the floor, stand in the front, shit. I even gave them my number to call for a blunt. So what did you want? Stuck up front. Now when I'm seen in the streets, it's lots of ballet. I see them switching the sides, they know I'm legit. They know my records is dead. They know it's out the ain't got no friends in the gym, so me and my niggas we flex. How could you rate me from 10? Nigga, you know I'm a 20. You get some of my flows, yeah, girl, cause you know I got plenty. To the big men who send me, back to the niggas who send me. Cause I got dreams in the sky, and I got flows like a jet ski, so yeah. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of flows they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke. I'ma always stay woke. stay afloat. Always make sure that I'm grinding so my family never ever go broke. Always hit the right notes, always rocking fur coats. Cause on my summer so cold, but please my nigga you know. Dropping hits with my own time, I'm so fine, I get mine, I'm shining. I'm just here to remind y'all of rhinestones and diamonds. See these flows is all new to me, I did not find them. I'm just gon' rewind and get what's been mine. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe they feeling it, yeah, or maybe they don't. Maybe they fucks with my squad, but really who won't? I'm deep in that zone, I know that you know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, get 'em. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke. Maybe I won't, maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm killing shit, or maybe I don't. Maybe this kind of feels they all be feeling it, or maybe they won't. But if they don't, I'ma always stay woke. Check, skid. Woo. Maybe I will.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
You gotta understand, man, the beautiful thing with people that you never really listen closely to is that you will miss these precious jewels and these precious gems. And Rap Attack is there to make sure that we dig for those precious stones. So don't forget, we are always here to serve you today, but we also want to just entice you with the menu of next week. So this is what you can expect next week.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
To be honest, physical shows are they are probably better.
Yeah.
But like the online platforms, like you cannot deny the online platforms, man.
There should be a certain thing that people identify you as a brand.
See, I'm a young black girl trying to help out. I see my brothers in the streets, they all fell out. But we can make it if we wanna, I have no doubt. So if you need a little help, call out. We want freedom, we want peace.
Keep it a clip, this is Rap Attack.
If we speak in hip-hop, I think of Shikololo, name a local rapper, Hadenge Hokololo, Shapo Mati Woko Shimbuba Mapeni Protocolo. Because of him, I know I live twice, it's never YOLO. All these youngins that claim rap, and diva YOLO, Mangatatuka and Dengobe, Nyomulime Kolo, Epipiloku YOLO, Nkulunu, Anyetolo, Pau Shilisha Ngene, I'm a Kodi, or rap career, Oyandi, Mangane, and Godi. I'm like a flask, brother. I maintain the heat. Have you heard of a rap legend? I am it. As far as motivating myself, I know I'm lit. I took my own horn, there's no one in the passenger seat. The problem with this youngins, everybody reckless. How you throw a culture away for a golden necklace. These diaper wearing babies, no one does the practice. Hey yo, Metamorph, who gave these niggas access? These niggas took the Amazon and turned it into Texas. My friend Joe got me a shirt with no buttons. I felt the disrespect and now we're not buddies. You didn't get the punch in that line. No worries, you're not a rapper, you're a hype man, bro, for house parties. I'm out.